here with Wayne Allyn Root, successful entrepreneur, and a lot of people might not know, father of 4 homeschool children. One daughter just got accepted to Harvard. So the audience we're talking to, Mr. Root, is a group of parents who are concerned about the school system, but they are fearful about homeschooling their kids.
Right.
You are in the process. Your daughter's on the road to success. What can you share with parents who are fearful about homeschooling their children to kind of ease some of their concerns?
Well, I think they should be fearful of the public school system. I'm someone who believes in alternative education. It doesn't have to be homeschooling. It could be charter school, private school, Catholic school, religious school, homeschooling, all of those options, in my opinion. School choice, parental freedom is more important than sticking your kids in a dying institution called public schools. They don't work. They just don't work. And I think it's because the teachers' unions are terrible. They're awful. It's not that teachers are bad. Teachers are good, but the teachers' unions are just a disaster, and all they care about is money for the teachers' pension system and the teachers' union itself and the administrators. But the more money you give them, none of the money ever gets to the kids or to the teachers teaching the kids. So that's the disaster, and there's too many kids in a classroom, and your kids are getting dumbed down because the kids who are the slowest in the class, they teach to them instead of the kids who are at the top of the class. So we figured out we'd try homeschooling. And we did 18 years with my daughter. She got accepted to Harvard. The only thing I'll correct you on is she graduated last year magna cum laude from Harvard University. She was 12 for 12 at the best colleges in the whole nation on acceptance day: Stanford, Columbia, Penn, Brown, Duke. She went up spending a year at Oxford and finishing a tougher class there. Now she's getting a 2-year free ride at the best university in Germany for her master's degree in economics. She's a real brain surgeon, and homeschooling made her disciplined. It taught her to sacrifice. It taught her to be a self-starter, taught her to be achievement-oriented. All the things that she learned watching her dad instead of going to a school each day at 7 in the morning. It's freezing, it's outside, it's dark outside. There's not a good breakfast because no one's hungry at that time in the morning. Kids' brains don't learn at that time in the morning. We didn't do any of that. She got to stay home. We hired teachers, retired public school teachers, to tutor my children, and it resulted in her winding up being one of the brightest homeschool kids in America. It's an amazing story. Now we have 3 younger kids who are all doing just as well on the national exams as Dakota, my 23-year-old, did in getting into Harvard. My 15-year-old's getting the same scores as she did, and my 11-year-old's getting the same scores as she did, and the youngest one is 7 years old, getting the same scores as she did when she was 7. It's an amazing story. It works, and I can't recommend it high enough. You get to stay home with mom and dad. I think you should bring in tutors, teachers who are good in their chosen discipline to teach your kids to supplement mom and dad's teachings. But you get to stay home, there's security, you're not worried about your kids in school being taught by strangers, being hurt by somebody. You're not worried about terrorism. They're in your house, they're safe, they're eating great home-cooked meals, which makes your brain work, and we can watch over them. There's no drugs and alcohol when your kids are being taught at home. There's no bad things going on. It works, so don't be afraid. I'm Wayne Allyn Root. Have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.
Saturday, March 5th in San Jose. Doors open at 9 a.m. Come speak to the leaders and the innovators in the field of education. They'll answer questions like, what are agile learning centers? What is unschooling? How can my child learn to code? If I decide to homeschool, what type of curriculum is best? What is Act-On Academy? How about democratic schooling? What is 3D printing and the maker movement? How can we deal with bullies in school? And most importantly, how can I ensure success for my child in the 21st century? All of these questions and more will be answered. I hope you get your tickets because they are limited. And once they're gone forever. We look forward to seeing you at this life-changing event on March 5th.
Hey, I just registered for the expo. Super excited. Yeah, I'll see you there.